Okay, welcome to another math video. We're going to talk a little bit more about slopes, and we're going to try and draw some slopes going through certain points. So here we have draw a line segment with each given slope using your knowledge of rise over run. So when we have a slope of 7/5, what that means is that's a rise of 7 and then a run of 5. So we're going to go 7 up and 5 over. Let's try this out. So we're going to start at A and we'll go 7 up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to go 5 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here would be the other point or another point on this line. We could keep going if we want to. All it says is that we have to draw a line segment going through this point, and this line segment, forgive me for my terrible artistry skills, but that's the general idea. So on the next example, we've got -3 over 8. -3 over 8 you can look at that two different ways. That can either be -3 over +8, or we can think of it as 3 over -8. And it doesn't matter which way you want to think about this. So we'll start at B, and let's do the first one. So -3 over 8. Well, if our rise is -3, we're going to go down 3, and then our run is +8. We're going to go over 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's what we would do. We would go down 3 over 8. So we would have some sort of a line segment like this. Now, if we wanted to think about it the other way, if we wanted to think about 3 over -8, well, that means a rise of 3 and a run of -8, so going backwards 8. So we could do that too. We could go up 3 and then go backwards 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And hopefully you'll see that this line, oh, sorry about that. This line goes straight through both of those points. So it doesn't matter which way you want to think about it. Both ways will work out perfectly fine. We'll do a slope of 4 over 9 through point C. So that's a rise of 4 and a run of 9. So we'll go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a run of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we just connect the two using a line. And then -8 over 3, I usually just attribute the negative to the top number, to the numerator, but you could just as easily attribute it to the denominator as long as you only pick one. So I like to think of this as going down 8 over 3. So let's go down 8 over 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to go over 3. 1, 2, 3. So from this line to that line is a line that looks something like that. Again, we have some very similar problems here. Draw a line segment on the grid with a slope of 1/5, starting at the point G, -1, -6. Okay, no problem. So let's do that. Well, let's go to that coordinate. -1, -6 is right here, and we will say that that is point G, -1, -6. And we want to have a slope of 1 over 5. What that means is we're going to go up 1 over 5. So up 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then up 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we could go do it the opposite way. We could go down 1 and over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then down 1 and over 5. It would be somewhere over here. So I'm just going to try my best to connect those lines. Perfect. That's a slope of 1/5 going through the point -1, -6. So we'll do the other one. We're going to draw a line segment of 7 over 2. So that's the slope going through -1 comma -8. Okay, -1, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a slope of 7 over 2 means go up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and over 2. Up 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and over 2. So I'm going to do my best to try to connect these lines. Holy guacamole, that's not happening. But anyways, so this is point G, -1 comma -8. So it's fairly straightforward. As long as you remember that our rise over our run, then hopefully you'll be able to do what you got to do. And our last example in this video is we want to determine the slope of the line that passes through the points -5 comma -3. Okay, so we'll put that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So this is point C, and D is 2 comma 1. So that's D. And we're going to have a line that passes through these points. And we want to know what's the slope of this line. Well, we can do that, no problem. So we'll do our rise over our run. So our rise is 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So our slope is going to be 4 over 7. Now, if you can draw it, then you should be able to calculate it without drawing it. And wouldn't it be convenient if we could find the slope of a line without having to plot the points, without having to draw them on some sort of a coordinate or a grid? And that's what we're going to focus on our next video. We are going to use the slope formula in our next video. Thank you very much. See you later.